And one other point I'd like to also point out too is after the games, I always love to, I go to all the games and seeing you at the end. If you want to tell people what you kind of do with a lot of the players, I think is also kind of great.
Well, as I mentioned, Tom Linfier is our chaplain, but because I'm already on the field, I will lead when we're ever playing at US Bank Stadium or Metrodome or wherever, and sometimes even at opposing stadiums, because a lot of times I will have spoken to most of the believers on both teams. And at the end of the game, even though we fought like crazy and tried to beat each other's brains out, we can all come together at a moment to give thanks because for safety, for safe travel, for families, because you never know what guys have been dealing with during the course of that game, what's on their minds and all of those things. So we take a moment and we pause to give thanks. And I'm so blessed to be able to lead both teams in a brief prayer, post-game prayer after the games. And I even see some players and coaches from years and years ago say, Greg, man, I remember what you said. I remember what you prayed for me. I remember I still have my mustard seed. So, man, thank you. So that means that your labor was not in vain, because sometimes you wonder, hey, man, did I ever reach this guy? Did I ever make a difference? Yeah, God's word will never come back void. You may never see, but all you got to do is plant that seed. You may never see the end fruit, the end result, but you keep being obedient and do what God tells you to do. Everything is going to be all right.